performers it was this week?
Well, I know Jessica will be telling us a little bit later on in the broadcast. All right. So for me, for St. Patty's Day, I think I'm just going to be doing homework. Yeah.
It's been a bit heavy this week with midterms.
Yeah, right. So the strangest award seasons to date will continue as the nominations for the Oscars were announced today. Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra announced all of the nominees during a live broadcast from London. Some notable nominations include late actor Chadwick Boseman for Best Actor in a Leading Role for his part in the film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Nomadland was nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Film Editing, and Best Picture. The other nominees for Best Picture are The Father, Judas and the Black Messiah, Mank, Minari, Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. Other categories include Best Feature Film, Best Short Film, and Best International Film. The Oscar ceremony to announce the winners will take place on Sunday, April 25th. The show will be televised live on ABC at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
In the battle for global box office records, James Cameron's Avatar is surpassing Avengers Endgame and reclaiming its place as the highest grossing film of all time. The 2009 film's total revenue now stands at an estimated $2.8 billion, and the Avengers film follows shortly behind with an estimated $2.797 billion. Cameron is no stranger to having one of his films at the top of the box office charts. The three-time Oscar winner's 1997 Titanic held the crown until Avatar snatched it away in 2010.
Fans are turning their attention to the premiere of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier this Friday. Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan are reprising their roles as Sam Wilson, the Falcon, and Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, for a series set after the events of the Avengers Endgame. The studio dropped an eye-popping, action-packed first-look trailer for the series in December and a second trailer last month. The final trailer opens with Sam practicing throwing Cap's old shield and says it doesn't feel like it belongs to him anymore. The trailer is filled with symbols and has fans very excited for the premiere.
Lights, cameras, and no action. Exactly 1 year after theaters went dark worldwide due to the coronavirus pandemic, members of the theater community gathered together for a live pop-up performance in Times Square. All 41 theaters have been shut down since March 12, 2020, and it is the longest shutdown in Broadway history. Broadway will most likely not open for several more months. However, performers plan to continue these pop-up shows to remind the public that the end is near, and that despite all the chaos, they will be back soon.
Are you Miss Hawk?
Denali Fox shuts down
Maria
critics and
Hawk,
expresses her love for Chicago drag king Tenderoni in her Drag Race exit interview. Heading into Friday night's makeup challenge, Denali was prepared for success. After winning her first challenge at the transformed her partner into a cold weather queen, but her opponent Olivia Lux's taste was lost into translation. The pair lip-synced for their lives, and Denali went home. You can tune into RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13 on Friday at 8 p.m.
It's a major one for Shanola Hampton. After 11 years of playing the next-door neighbor to the Gallagher family, Hampton decided to take the leap into directing as well. The catch being, it's the show's last season. The episode was jam-packed full of content fans have been hoping for, including a wedding that was 11 seasons in the making. Hampton says that her co-stars have really become her family at this point, so she was grateful to get her first true taste at directing with the people that she loves.
Selling author Michelle Obama is now adding children's television star to her agenda. Starring in her new Netflix series, Waffles and Mochi, premiering on Tuesday, traversing the world in their Magic Cart 3000. Waffles and Mochi are lovable characters who meet famous chefs and stars to learn about local ingredients and dishes before returning home to their supermarket. To help kids build good habits, she says you can't lecture them on fruits and veggies. Instead, give them something to have fun with, filled with jokes and characters to interact with.
Coming up later tonight, find out which Starboy is boycotting the Grammys and how one star's obsession with watermelon actually won them a Grammy, and which star may be regretting the title to her hit song, Love Don't Cost a Thing. But first, spring is here. Our Storm Team 10 meteorologist Jessica Menzler gives us a look at this week's forecast.
Thanks, Carson. Now, us meteorologists, we spend a lot of time looking at computers and satellite imagery, but rarely do we get a chance to talk to clouds. So let me introduce you to my assistant, Remy the Cloud. Now, Remy, what can we expect? Why are you looking like that? Cold and snow? What? But it's already cold. Can't you see this? 20 degrees all across New York State. It is pretty frigid out there. I was outside not too long ago, and I am still shivering. Will we warm up? What can we expect? I'll let you know during my full weather after the break.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Preventing wildfires. That's all Smokey wants for his 70th birthday.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Always. Lock it up.
Good evening, everyone. My name is meteorologist Jessica Menzler, and we can see we have pretty much clear skies all across central New York. You may see a few clouds if you're by the Finger Lakes or just off the coast of Lake Ontario, but for the most part, doesn't look like radar's picking up anything or there's clouds over our heads. Temperature-wise, it is very cold out there. We are just barely getting through the mid-20s all across the board. Here in Oswego, though, it is 20 degrees, and our average temperature is supposed to be 39 degrees. Our high today was 22, and our low was 16 degrees. That means we are below average for this time of year, and I can attest to that. I am very cold standing here. My hands are freezing, and that's just because I was outside not too long ago. Tomorrow, we may see some precipitation headed our way. We can see that this blob of precipitation, the snow is in blue, the mixed precipitation is in pink, and the rain is in green. This is supposed to head to our area tomorrow afternoon. This is Tuesday afternoon around 4 p.m. We can see that the snow has just entered New York State, and going on to Tuesday evening and into Wednesday morning, we can see that it's just patchy snow for most of central New York, with the rain and the mixed precipitation staying towards the south where it's warmer. Now, for the rest of Wednesday, it's clearing up, and we can see a few spritz of snow over in central New York and mostly Buffalo, but I think this is just noise, so I don't expect precipitation to be touching the ground for Wednesday. Temperature-wise, it's going to stay cold for Tuesday, starting off at 17 and going up all the way to 36 degrees at 6 p.m. But Wednesday's going to be a different story. We start off at 32, so warmer than Tuesday. And when we go up, we reach all the way to 42 degrees in the afternoon. If you are planning on doing some yard work, Tuesday's not going to be the best bet because it's going to be cold and there may be a possibility for a wintry mix or snow. But Wednesday's going to be your best bet. In the afternoon when it's going to be warmer, it's going to be cloudy, but it's going to be better. Tonight, winds from the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour, 31 degrees, and a chance of snow showers, so it's going to be cold. And for the rest of the week, Tuesday is going to be a possible wintry mix. Wednesday, St. Patty's Day, it's going to be warmer and cloudy. Thursday, we may have a chance of rain once more. And for the rest of the week, we can see that it's going to be sunny for the most part and warming up. You're watching WTOP Entertainment News. Coming up next, we have more in stories after the break.
This job looks perfect. It says you need a high school diploma. You've got one of those, right?
Skip the drama. Get your diploma.
I got that.
Find free adult education classes at finishyourdiploma.org. They say that when you're facing extreme danger, your life flashes before you. If you think that's sad, consider facing it before you even have enough life to flash before your eyes. Deaths and injuries can be prevented by using the right car seat. Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat to know what is appropriate for each age and size.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. The pressure's too much. I quit. I get it. I can do better. Just please, don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to Monday Night Entertainment News. Let's jump right back into it. The 2021 Grammy Awards made history on Sunday. Queen Bey officially became the Queen of the Grammys as she became the performing artist with the most Grammy Award wins ever. This came after she won a Grammy for Best R&B Performance for Black Parade and Best Rap Performance for the hit song Savage that she collaborated on with Megan Thee Stallion. She has now won over 28 Grammys. Billie Eilish also had a big night as she became the first soloist to win Record of the Year in this century. Some other notable winners include Taylor Swift's Folklore album for Record of the Year and Megan Thee Stallion for Best New Artist. Do you think she's deserving of being the person with the most Grammy wins ever? I'm referring to Beyonce.
I think Beyonce has been around for years. Everyone knows who she is. We've grown up with her music, so she's very hardworking, and I think she is totally deserving of this.
I would definitely agree. Beyonce is an icon, I think, across the world. Everyone knows who she is. I would say she's definitely deserving. She's had some very iconic music videos, songs that I think everyone who's alive almost knows.
Yeah, I think that her title, Queen Bey, is just very fitting for her. She's definitely the queen of pop. So what did you guys think of Billie Eilish's acceptance speech for Record of the Year?
I think Billie Eilish was deserving as well. She was really selfless in her acceptance speech by saying that Megan Thee Stallion actually deserved the award more than she did, which, I mean, was very nice and very humble of her, but it was a little awkward because it felt like a conversation between the two.
I definitely agree on that. Like we were saying before, she did a little Kanye West moment on herself. But I thought Billie was very deserving of the award. That is one of my favorite songs ever. So
Yeah. I feel bad for her because I know she has anxiety. So maybe, she just didn't think she was deserving of it, but she definitely was deserving of it because that was a really good song.
agreed.
So the Grammys were definitely blinded by the lights. The Weeknd is officially boycotting the Grammy Awards. The Starboy singer says, quote, "Because of the secret committees, I will no longer allow my label to submit my music to the Grammys," end quote. The quote unquote secret committees he refers to is, quote, "a complicated and obscure nomination process," end quote. They get the final say over who gets nominated. In support, Kanye West follows Frank Ocean and opts out of submitting his music to the Grammys. Other artists such as Kanye West, Drake, and Ariana Grande have criticized or publicly clashed with the award show. So, how do you feel about these artists boycotting the Grammys? I mean, that's a really big award show.
I think that it is very notable that they're boycotting the Grammys. I think it definitely makes a statement, and these are very famous artists. So for them to do this, I think it's really cool. They're exposing the Grammys for things that have gone on behind the scenes that we didn't fully know about. And I think it's cool that they're doing this, actually.
I 100% agree. I think there's things that we don't know about the Grammys that we haven't for too long. Things like it's not as diverse, the awards they're giving out. It's very repetitive artists. And I think that artists like Ariana Grande, The Weeknd, these really well-known people, I think it's great that they're speaking out on it so there can be change.
Yeah, I've kind of always noticed that there was something going on, but the whole secret committees thing really caught me off guard, but it makes sense, right? I mean, that has to be why.
Yeah. When we see the same artists winning the same awards over and over again, I feel like some artists are underappreciated, and especially artists just starting out, they don't really get looked at for or even considered for a Grammy. So I think these very famous artists doing it is really cool.
Yeah, there's definitely artists that deserve these awards more than even some of the people who were nominated. So it's great that they're finally bringing attention to this.
Yeah, I agree with you girls 100%. So ABC and Warner Horizon announced that two former contestants, Tayshia Adams and Caitlin Bristow, will step in for Chris Harrison as the new host of The Bachelor. Harrison stepped away from the show in wake of controversy over racism in the franchise and will not be appearing on the next season of The Bachelorette. A public statement from ABC was put out regarding Harrison since his controversial interview with Rachel Lindsay on February 9th. Harrison later issued an apology and revealed he would be stepping aside to educate himself on a more profound level. Harrison will appear on the next episode as it was pre-recorded months ago, but will not appear on the After the Final Rose special. Do you ladies watch The Bachelor? I already know the answer to this question, but
I definitely watch The Bachelor. I've been watching it for probably like 8 years now, but this is the one season that I felt that there was a little bit of a divide. So I watched the first 3 episodes and I always get so excited for it. But this season I've kind of lost interest, and I think it's because of all the controversy that's surrounding the show.
Yeah, this season, first of all, I'm a very religious Bachelor watcher. I have been watching for like 4 or 5 years now. Haven't missed a season since I started watching. This season is definitely more catty with the girls, and it's very like petty arguments and things that I agree. They're focusing more on the drama than the actual love and connections. But I still have not gotten myself to stop watching because I am just sucked into the black hole that is the Bachelor franchise, and I need to find out what happens.
I think that the diversity aspect that they're going towards is amazing, but in an effort to be more inclusive, they have kind of, like you were just saying, Alexa, veered off of the original format of the show, which is supposed to be about love. I don't know why they think that we want diversity, but at the same time, we don't want to see love. We want to see both of them come together, and I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. It's just crazy.
Yeah, this season, just in general, has just been such a whirlwind of emotions and stupid arguments that could have been avoided, I feel like.
Well, hopefully they can improve in the future.
Agreed.
Rihanna's fashion and beauty empire is skyrocketing. She now adds her new line of hair care products and tools called Fenty Hair. Everything from waxing to hair glitter, she has it all. Her lingerie brand, Savage x Fenty, generates about $150 million in revenue. As she runs the Savage x Fenty lingerie line in both cosmetic lines, Fenty Beauty and Fenty Skin, Rihanna is named to be the richest female musician in the world. So, have you ladies tried any of Rihanna's products?
I want to get into trying more of them. I've heard people speak very highly of her products, and you just know that she's putting in the extra mile, the extra effort. She's putting her name on something. She wants it to be good. But I did try her lip gloss, and it was very nice.
I have not personally tried any of them. I think it's time I should probably try some of them because I watch so many YouTube videos from beauty gurus just trying out different products and rating them. And I have heard nothing but awesome reviews for it. And I know if these people are professional makeup artists and they really know like how it should go. So if they're giving these great reviews, I think that it has to be nothing but great.
Yeah, Fenty Beauty has become so popular, but at the same time, I miss when she used to create music. Do you guys wish she would return to music?
Yes.
Yes, I feel like I hear her like recently everywhere. Like she's on my pump up playlist. Like I just love her music, and I do wish she'd go back to music too. But I really admire her because she's gotten involved in a bunch of different areas.
Yeah, agreed. I do admire her for everything she's taken up within the time, but I do miss the music. I think it's been like 4 years now since an album. Like, come on, I'm waiting. And she keeps saying that she's going to make more music and then doesn't. So it's a little disappointing.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. So Harry Styles received a sweet shout out from girlfriend Olivia Wilde after he won Best Solo Pop Performance for his hit song Watermelon Sugar. She posted a photo of Paul McCartney eating a watermelon on Instagram paired with some high five emojis. While the general public may not know that she was praising her boyfriend's amazing performance and subsequent win at the Grammys, fans of the couple were quick to notice Olivia's adorable and subtle shout out. What did you ladies think of Olivia's social media post?
I mean, I think she's trying to be low key about their relationship. A lot of people know now that she's dating Harry Styles. A lot of people are jealous of her. I know he's a hot commodity when it comes to girls our age. But I think it was sweet for her to acknowledge. I think maybe she should have posted like a picture of the two of them together. That's a little bit more normal on social media. But I think it was a cute little low key shout out.
Completely agree. I, for one, am definitely jealous of her. I would love to be dating Harry Styles. But yeah, I know their relationship is still very low key, but now obviously everyone knows about it. So I think that everyone seeing this obviously knew. But yeah, I think a picture of them two together would have been a little cuter and nicer and more traditional. But then again, that might just be their relationship. They might just like inside jokes and things like that. So if that's what, they love, then good for them.
Yeah, that's very true. And I feel like with celebrities, the public oftentimes thinks that we deserve something, but in reality, we don't. So perhaps, she threw him some sort of party afterwards and we just don't know about it. I mean, if they're choosing to keep their relationship private, that makes sense to me. Go for it. But it was kind of interesting. That post was very subtle.
Definitely. But yeah, they don't owe us anything. If they want to keep things private, then they have the right to do so.
Right. I agree. So Jennifer Lopez shut down rumors this weekend that she split with partner Alex Rodriguez. The star posted a TikTok video featuring several headlines about the couple's split, cutting to a clip of her saying, "You are dumb." The pair also released a joint statement to TMZ addressing the rumors, saying that all the reports are inaccurate and that they are working through some things. The accusations included whispers that A-Rod was cheating on J-Lo with Southern Charm star Madison LaCroix. According to TMZ, the pair is taking some time apart, yet they still are together. Do you guys think that A-Rod actually cheated on J-Lo?
I mean, I've heard of the rumors before that it was confirmed, I think, that he actually cheated on her years back. And the phrase, once a cheater, always a cheater. So I definitely think this would make a lot of sense. I feel bad for J-Lo, but she should have seen this coming.
It definitely would make sense. I was reading an article that it was he actually was liking the posts of the girls that he was rumored to be cheating on her with. But then again, what do we know that what goes on behind closed doors? But like Rihanna said, once a cheater, always a cheater. So
That's a good point, and I'm pretty sure he's been caught cheating in the past, so if JLo was getting into a relationship with him, she probably should have been privy to the fact that he may possibly cheat on her in the future. I mean, we all kind of want to believe that, our person that we're dating isn't going to cheat, but like Brianna said, if they cheated before, they may just cheat again.
yes.
Do you guys think that they're going to stay together?
I have high hopes for them. They make a beautiful couple. However, I don't know. I mean, they are definitely some of the older celebrities, so I'm hoping that they'll settle down, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I did really enjoy their joint family TikToks I was seeing over the past few months. They were very cute. But I hope all goes well with both of them.
And I think JLo deserves better than to be cheated on, if that's true. So, out of all the stories making headlines this week, which one of the stories were you girls most interested in?
I think that I was definitely the most interested in the Billie Eilish speech at the Grammy Awards. I saw that on multiple news platforms this morning, and I was just kind of surprised by her speech. But I thought it was a very nice gesture, and it's nice that she's so supportive of Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah, I really like that one too because also Billie is one of my favorite artists. But I think she definitely deserved the award. But like Carson said earlier, she does have anxiety. Maybe she just was feeling overwhelmed at the time.
Well, thank you, ladies, for your input. And that's all we have for tonight. Thank you to my lovely panelists, Brianna and Alexa, for being here. And a big thank you to our wonderful meteorologist, Jessica Metzner. Make sure to tune in next Monday for more entertainment news on WTOP 10 TV. Have a great night, everybody.
A boy born in Joplin, Missouri was fascinated by anything